How you doing?
Highland now.
Sorry. I had some tragedy at my school, so
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I had to stay in.
Are the students okay?
Yeah, one of my teachers passed, so.
How old? They hope they were old. Right?
Well, that's relative, right? She was 66.
We all got to go someday.
No.
I don't want to go. I want to stay.
Prince went at 57.
How long was she
57.
teaching?
She had been teaching in my building, I think. She had been around like for about 20 years.
Oh, wow, so
Yeah.
everybody knew her.
Yeah,
All the
so,
students over the years.
yeah, we haven't told the students yet. We're telling them tomorrow, so it's gonna be, it was already a bad day with the staff. It's gonna be even worse day tomorrow.
I loved him.
Was she a beloved
He was the
teacher?
best teacher. He was just a really great guy.
It was real
He had like
sudden,
50
like,
kids, and I was one of those.
we went on break.
These
Came back
leisure
from break.
suits, remember? He was just a really sweet guy.
And we sent some emails over break and they were sending back weird responses. Like, why did you send that? And
Just retired.
we came back to school and
I mean, he'd been
She
there
didn't
since
show
I
up.
started at Eisenhower.
Mm.
they were looking, family was looking for her and she was at home and she didn't.
I've been
she
to
was
a
like,
Starbucks,
"We don't
and
have
we're
school
talking,
today."
and I'm like, Mr. Cruz, I
Oh.
want you.
Oh, wow.
She had brain tumor.
Oh, sad.
Yeah. And
That
so
was just a
I
couple
wrote
weeks.
letters.
that
to his
was
wife.
that
I
was
so
March.
distraught. I
That
was
was right after break. Break was over. We went back to work the
Travel, do what he wanted.
20th or 21st.
So she's only been a month since.
Yeah.
John
Yeah, brain
was
tumor.
like first
Yeah.
academy's retiring.
Uh-huh.
He's doing
It's bad. I'm sorry. Tell you
retirement
how.
You
party
ready,
here
huh?
for every student he's ever had.
Oh, that's cool.
But thank you
That's
for
way
understanding.
cool.
I appreciate it.
All right, Cynthia.
Okay, all right.
You're up.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. I'd like to call the April regular town meeting for Shields Township to order. You know, please stand for the pledge of, oh, we need a roll call first. I have to look at my agenda, sorry.
Brown.
Present.
Kerr.
Present.
Maloney.
Here.
Bushgarian. January.
Present.
Okay, now we can stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
This is for all.
Yeah. So I am looking now, please, for a motion to approve the minutes from our special town board meeting of March 24th. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes? You got 'em?
So I
Oh,
can't.
really?
I read them. But
You
I-
did?
Yes,
Okay.
but I wasn't here, so I can't.
Yeah. I don't have any corrections.
It was pretty quick, it wasn't.
I wasn't here. Up to you. I read them. Number 2 is correct.
Yeah, you're not there.
So, okay, so can I have, barring any changes, can I please have a motion to approve those minutes?
So moved.
Thank you. A second? I'll second that.
Yeah, because I wasn't here.
Yeah, I'll second that. So, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Opposed? Okay, the minutes have been approved. All right, our cash balances for the month. The total town fund cash balance is $737,629.08. Phoenix Rising Foundation has $39,000 as of yesterday, $39,062.28. And our total road and bridge fund has $106,659.50. So that's that. Our action item is a motion to approve our annual budgets for fiscal year 2016 and 2017. We have a small change. Let's first take the road district, if that's all right. You all have a copy of the resolution. Just today, yesterday I guess it was, we got a bill from Torma for the insurance for the road district, and we were off on the budget by about $8,000. So we have amended the road district budget to reflect that number. The total was $426,050 in the general road fund, appropriation, and the new number is $434,850.
Say it again. The
Uh,
number,
The second number or the first one?
second one.
$434,850. I have a copy of this for you too.
And that's the liability insurance?
That is the Torma insurance. We actually got a real bill, and so we thought we would just change the budget to reflect the actual expense for that line item.
But it says liability insurance 2,400, the new one says 8,600.
Yeah, right.
So that's a $6,000.
Well, there's another line too, I think. The total difference is about, well, 426 versus 434 plus 8. So that's actually $8,800. Yeah, $8,800. The original one was 24. This one is 6. But there was another line that changed too.
Well, I think
There it is.
the workers'
It says
comp, all that
liability.
stuff is all in one pool, right?
Yeah, and it is what it is. It's just, you know, a bill
The actuals.
Yeah.
that we have to
Yeah, I see
pay
the workers'
no matter
comp.
what.
We have 2,000.
So,
Okay.
yeah. So that's the difference. So if everyone is in agreement, I would like, please, a motion to approve our budget for the highway department
I'll step
in
out.
the amount of
$4,400.
$434,850.
I'll motion that.
Okay, a
Second.
second. Okay, moved by January, seconded by Brown.
Maloney,
Aye.
Byrd,
Aye.
January,
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
Okay, then for the general town fund budget, we have a number of combining the assessors and the supervisor's budget, total appropriations of $758,246. You can see the budgets are the same as you had from like a long time ago. So is there any comment or question about those numbers?
Well, I have a question.
Sure.
Neither, I looked at, no, you don't have any miscellaneous fund? If you had
there's-
something?
There is miscellaneous expense, $2,500.
Okay.
There might be something else too, I'm not sure. No, I think that's it. I think I combined them all. There used to be 2 or 3 different miscellaneous ones, and then I
Okay.
put them all in one.
We don't have any, so if you need more money, you have to come back to us? Is that how it works?
Yeah, there is no more money.
There isn't.
Okay. That's just budgeted out and that's it?
That's
This
it.
is
Okay,
it.
that's
Probably
fine.
budgeted more than will be available.
Available? Okay.
So,
Okay.
Okay, so back to the town budget. Did someone, I had called for a motion to approve town fund appropriations of $758,246. May I please have a motion to approve that?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Second? I'll second it.
No discussion? One of the, I know we briefly talked about this in the past. The hours in the summertime, are they gonna save the hours that are in the fall for the township?
For the
being open?
office?
Yes.
Yes.
So there's no increase or decrease in the summertime?
No.
So you're gonna be closed every Friday at noon still?
Yes. We do have an intern who's going to be working with us, who will be available on the weekends and, on Saturdays occasionally. but she wouldn't be in the office. She would be out at events or serving it, you know, in whatever way that we need her to help out with the farmers markets and things that we're planning on doing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just,
Okay.
we haven't had a lot of complaints about our hours, Charles. But if people want us to be open different hours, they should let us know,
Well, just,
you know?
we have a lot of people at work, so there should be one evening that we have a month or twice a month. So people, if they want to get passports or something, we should make that available to them. Because if we're always 9 to 5 or 8 to noon, that doesn't give people at work an ability to come here and, you know.
Let's talk about this later.
Okay. I just thought I'd bring it up. We
Yeah,
should.
I think that messing with people's hours is not the best management thing to do, and we would have to pay them for the time that they're here.
But what I'm saying is
Saying
we
that-
should adjust one day a month or one day a quarter where we
We're
say.
open on a
We're
Saturday.
open on a Saturday, we're open on a Wednesday, instead of everything being 9 to 5.
We
because-
tried that for a while, and no one ever came on
But
Saturday.
did we advertise, not just Saturday, I'm talking about during the week, because if
Oh,
we've got passport.
oh, you mean in the evening?
Evening, one evening,
Oh.
8-hour or 4-hour.
Maybe we could have people come to our board meetings, and then we could be open after them, or open
That's
before
good.
the board meeting. We could stay open late one, we'll talk about
Thought
it,
about
but
it.
thank you. Okay, so there is a
Roll call.
motion on the floor. So can we have a roll call, please? It was moved by Kerr, seconded by Maloney, to pass this appropriation ordinance.
January,
Aye.
Brown,
Aye.
Kerr,
Aye.
Malone.
Aye. Thank you very much. Next on the agenda is a motion to approve our bills. We have bills for the town fund in the amount of $41,417.45. May I please have a motion to approve those bills?
So moved.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Moved by Brown, seconded by Kerr.
January,
Aye.
Brown,
Aye.
Maloney,
Aye.
Kerr.
Aye.
Thank you. And then we have a number for road and bridge expenses in the amount of $14,494.14. A motion, please, to pay those bills, approve them.
So moved. Second.
Moved by January, seconded by Brown.
Maloney,
Aye.
Kerr,
Aye.
January,
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
Thank you. And now for the general assistance expenses, we have in the amount of $2,990.92. May I please have a motion to approve that number?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you.
Second.
Approved by Kerr, seconded by Brown.
January,
Aye.
Maloney,
Aye.
Brown,
Aye.
Kerr.
Aye.
Okay, next is public comment. Anyone have any comments?
Welcome, Jen.
Welcome, Jan.
My name is Jan Schnobrick, and I live in Lakeville. A couple meetings ago, because it's been kind of disorganized meetings, but I put in a proposal for the seniors in Shields Township that live in North Chicago, that they possibly could go use the services of Waukegan Township. And I had occasion to call Waukegan Township because I needed some data and the information, and you said you were going to call. Have you called them?
I spoke with Pat Jones on Monday, and we have we have something on the calendar in the next couple of weeks. I don't know exactly what the date is, but we are getting ready to talk about the dial-a-ride situation, to expand our dial-a-ride into all of Waukegan Township, and to discuss sharing services for seniors.
Okay, super.
I did want to.
You're stealing my report, though, Jan.
I did want to make a comment on that too. When you said that, on board, I have a difference, I guess, it's not a bad opinion, I just think that Shield Township seniors should be dealt with in Shields Township. If we don't have the similar services as Waukegan, we should make those services. For instance, if we have Lake Bluff, Lake Forest that has a senior day program, we have the Brookses, we have a couple of places, and we can have similar things in our township that mimic.
But we do, because we have limited provision here.
Okay.
We do make for seniors and we do provide by contract for the advocate for the senior center in Lake Forest.
Okay.
And because we cannot afford to provide that service, okay? And the same with Mother's Trust. We cannot, so we contract them. So there's no reason why we can't contract Waukegan Township for the senior service, just as we do for the others, because we cannot make the provision for that because the money doesn't go that far.
Doesn't go
They
that far.
already have a set up service,
Okay.
which is run, they have an advocate and the whole bit.
Because I did look into advocate services, and those, that's not expensive.
They're,
Oh, yeah, they have
$3 million
advocates.
budget.
Yeah,
They
they're
have
huge.
caseworkers and the whole bit.
Okay.
More
That's,
than
it's the whole thing, it's not
Yeah,
just,
they have the whole
That's a
thing.
big old township,
Yeah.
Libertyville.
$10,000 doesn't go far.
Right, they have bus service and the whole bit.
Well, the bus service isn't as adequate as the seniors would like, and that's why we're going to talk about the dial-a-ride as an additional service for them. And we'll see what we can work out, for other services. Also, Foss Park has a senior program, and that is sort of in flux at the moment. So we wanted to work with them, but we're waiting to see how that's going to pan out. But in the meantime, I have an appointment with Pat.
Very good.
Okay.
I did want to make a comment about that, the senior program in North Chicago with the Park District. I wasn't happy with because most of their program is just going to the casino. That's not-
You have to give them what
Okay.
they want.
Anybody who
All
goes
right,
to the
right, give the
casino-
people what they want. Okay, any other public comment, please? Okay, how about trustees' reports? Does anyone have anything they'd like to say?
I was commenting on the, what Jan was talking about and what you were talking about in your report. I did call a couple of townships, and I was impressed by their amount of seniors things that they have that we don't have. And listening to Janet, I'm just 53, but in 12 years, I would like to,
God willing.
have the services.
You don't want to go to the casino.
No.
No.
That's
He doesn't want to go to,
Used to
don't
do
send
this.
me to the
Senior
casino.
fluctuates.
Okay, Highway Commissioner, do you have a report, please?
Yeah, thanks for approving the budget. Now we can get some new equipment and get rid of that old stuff that doesn't even work now. If you notice the appropriation ordinance, we had only $106,000 in the bank, so we'll take some money in probably in early July and early October. And I'd like to do a paving project this year, which is budgeted. And I'm wondering if we could, we don't have to do it tonight, but next month maybe approve a loan to the road district from the township that we would pay back when we receive the funds, so that we can do that before winter arrives.
Are you saying that you are, yeah, well, that makes sense. I was just going to ask you a little bit about spending money you don't have, but
Well,
yeah.
I won't if I can, but
No, that's fine. We'll just get it, write something up and we'll take it up at the next
yeah,
meeting.
you might want to talk to Brian about it,
Yeah,
make sure everything is done correctly.
absolutely.
And, basically, we've been working on getting things ready for spring. Rob's been cleaning out all the ditches, and we're working on getting all the quantities together for the paving project.
Okay, good.
That's about it.
Got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
The stuff that we get rid of, do we surplus that out, or how do we do it? We just throw it away?
There's any number of ways we can get rid of it. We can even sell it on eBay. But it has to be done appropriately. And the town approved it last week.
Okay.
So we may try to auction it. If we don't get any interest, then we'll scrap it.
Okay.
And,
Scott, I had one question.
Yep.
There was a township resident who's called several times about getting her culvert repaired. There was a ditch digger that sort of farmed her
Probably
front
one of the
yard.
ones where we where we changed the culvert.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you were able to do that yet because of the rain?
No, we
or
haven't done it
whatever?
yet because I haven't hired anyone because we haven't had a budget. So I
Oh.
haven't wanted to contract with someone to spend money that we hadn't appropriated yet.
Okay,
So,
all right.
But we're talking to a couple guys, and I think we'll get one of them in here to do. There's dozens of places that need to get done, not just that one.
Okay,
And now the weather is just starting to be appropriate to do it. So
yeah, I know.
we were gonna do it last fall, but we've gotten busy with the paving project.
Okay. All right, thank you. Assessor, do you have anything to report? All right, I just have a few things. Last Monday, April 18th, there was a press conference at the Libertyville Department of Transportation. Regarding, it was in response, there are two state senators from our area that are sponsoring bills to facilitate township consolidation. And one of them is sort of like things that we're already doing. Another one has to do more specifically with the road district. When we asked questions of the two state senators about, what detailed information that we would need to know how to go about doing these things that they're suggesting, they didn't have any answers. So I think that there is going to be some more time spent on developing these two proposals, and we'll just watch and see what happens. But we are really at the forefront of reducing costs and sharing services and consolidating services and working with other townships. So we're all for that. It's all a good thing. I got an email, and this is for everyone. I don't know, did you get a copy of this? Everybody have, did you get this, Bill, the email? Okay, from the state, well, actually, the report was generated by the state of Illinois. Apparently, they overpaid $168 million in overpayments to local governments by the state. So they are going to be coming after us for the overpayment. Shields Township came up on, not on the terrible side. We owe them, according to their calculations, $5,765. It's not in our budget, but we will see. They might end up just deducting it from our personal property tax payment that they're going to be sending us this year. Or they said not to worry, that they were going to work something out. So I just thought I'd tell everybody about that.
Let's stick more since that's down.
You can't check it.
No. There's a walk run on May 7th. Community Action Partnership is having a 5K walk run on Saturday, May 7th. And it starts at 10 o'clock. You should go to their website if you're interested. The township is going to be there with Top Box to promote Top Box and to wish our partner at Community Action Partners well. They do a lot of work with our township residents, and we're very grateful for that. Last night at Gorton and this morning at Gorton as well, there was something called the Greater Good Project that I was fortunate enough to participate in. It was really cool. Jake Harriman, who is a Marine and a Stanford MBA, started a not-for-profit, and it was a workshop that he made a really great keynote speech last night, and then there was a workshop this morning getting together people in the not-for-profit segment to share best practices, and it was wonderful. It was sponsored by Granger, and it was great, and we're going to get together again in September. Came away with some really good suggestions, and we're going to see how those can be implemented over the coming months. Last week, Croya, bless their hearts, brought us over 200 sandwiches, and we took them up to PADS because, as you may have read in the newspaper, PADS was having kind of a bad week last week. So they were grateful to receive them, and they distributed them to all the people that they work with. We have a few meetings coming up next week at the township that I want everyone to know about. The North Chicago Center for the Arts, which is a ambitious sounding project that we are working on, is April 26th from 11:30 to 1. We're trying to establish an art center for youth and adults, performing arts, practical arts, graphic arts, fine art. So that's the April 26th, and anyone who wants to come is welcome to join us. The garden committee is meeting finally, April 27th at 10 o'clock. I have 10 o'clock. We should check that time. Check our Facebook if you're
It's
interested in
actually at
coming.
1. I think
Because
Rosie told me at
Heather
1.
thinks it's at 1.
I'm-
But she's coming whatever time it is, so.
I'll show up.
But,
Find out.
yeah, but check the Facebook for that. It's going to be really fun. We've got a little bit of money was donated to improve the garden, and we're going to get started early and do some wonderful organic gardening this year. The people from Greentown, which is a big organic garden in Waukegan, they're coming to be our advisors and to share with us their experiences. Then on April 28th, there's a group of people who have been in North Chicago for a long, long time. Virginia Mullery, if you have heard of her, wrote a book about Lake County, and North Chicago was featured in that book, and she lived in North Chicago for most of her life. And she's coming, and Ty from the Waukegan Historical Society is coming, and a lot of other people that are interested in helping out. Chief Irwin from the fire department in North Chicago has a lot of stuff, she said, that she wants to put together and create a historical record of the city of North Chicago. Then tomorrow and Saturday, I'm going to go to U of I for a leadership academy for elected officials. I applied and I got in. There are 28 leaders from all over the state, and we're going to take on such topics as change management, diversity, generational differences, economic development, ethics, mining data, leadership styles, all kinds of really interesting things. So I'm really excited about that. And actually one other thing, we've been wanting to start something for seniors, and we've been wanting to do some exercise programs here. Ever since I started here, I've been trying to get either a yoga class or an exercise class going here. We don't have funding for it, but we found this Monday Mile Starter Kit, and there's something called the Monday Mile. People get together and walk, and Pam in our office has volunteered to give up her lunch hour on Mondays and walk people around the neighborhood. Anybody who wants to come. It's starting on June 6th, and we're going to have the care coach from Rosalind Franklin come and do a baseline on everyone. We're going to know our blood pressure, our BMI, our height, our weight, our cholesterol levels. I think that's it.
Sounds good.
So we'll have a screening, and then we're going to start this Monday Mile thing. They say that if you exercise on Monday, you're more likely to exercise every day during the week. They recommend 150 minutes of exercise every week. So we're going to try and do our part to help people get moving. And that is all I have. So anyone else have any other final comments or questions? Okay. Then could I have a motion, please, to adjourn?
So moved.
I'll second that.
Okay, thank you. Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank
Thank you
Cynthia.
so much.
Thanks, Cynthia.
Thank you very much.